The best boss I ever had, granted, I really like my boss now, but the best boss I ever had was when I worked at this company, and it was a white woman. And she was hard as nails. Hard as nails. She wasn't playing no games. And she was the CFO of the company. And when I came in, there was a black CFO. He got fired. He got fired like 2 weeks after I got there. And then I was temping because it was a long story, but the whole department was like temps. And then this white woman came in, and the reason she turned out to be my best boss was because she wasn't the type to throw things at you. She would sit down and explain it to you. Like me, at least she did that for me. And it just elevated me more personally, like professionally. It elevated me to the next level. And the president of the company, there was a girl, he was trying to do some illegal shit. This girl leaves, and I got trained on her job, right? I got trained on her job because she was going on maternity leave. And he tried to fire her on maternity leave and wanted me to take her job. The HR director was like, you cannot fire this girl on maternity leave. Sorry. And I was doing her job, and when she was doing the job, they would ask no questions. When I'm doing the job, they want to know why this, why that, why this, and I figured it out. So he wanted me to take this girl's job, but I wasn't interested in this job. So he told the CFO he wanted me to take this girl's job, and she's like, I'm not offering her the job because if you give it to her, she's gonna leave, and we don't want her to leave. And it's true. They made me do that job. I was out. Granted, I was interviewing the whole time because it was a temp job. It was supposed to be temp to perm after 3 months. And a year later, still temping. So eventually they did offer it to me, and I did take it at a discount because it was like 2009, the stock market, the housing crash and all that they knew I would take it for less because there weren't no jobs out there, which is a long story. They took advantage, but hey, I could pay my bills. Anyways, but she taught me a lot, and then we definitely kind of remained cool for years after. I haven't talked to her in several years, but when I moved home, I definitely talked to her for several years after I left that company. She could have ran that company, but the white man running the company treated her so badly. It was ridiculous, but she could have ran that company. She was so awesome. I do miss her. Hope she's doing good.